I hereby call to order the special meeting of the Keansburg Board of Education being held in the Bolton Middle School Media Center. Adequate notice for this meeting has been mailed to the Asbury Park Press, filed with the municipal clerk of Keansburg, posted on the district website, and posted inside the office of the Keansburg Board of Education, 100 Palmer Place, Keansburg, New Jersey, on December 18, 2021. Roll call.
Ms. Clayton? Here. Mr. Cook? Ms. Frizzell? Mr. Hoff?
Here, thank you.
Mr. Kitchen? Mr. Minkowski?
Here.
Mr. Siciliano?
Here.
Ms. Kelleher Moran?
Here.
Ms. Farrar?
Here. Please stand for pledge. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Open it to the public. Any questions? No executive, right?
Superintendent of Schools recommends positive action on the following items. Number 1, interim school business administrator for 21-22 school year. Number 2, interim board secretary 21-22 school year. And number 3, the naming of the Keansburg Early Learning Center.
Need a motion?
A motion.
Second.
Any questions? Mr. Huff?
Yes, Madam President. Did I miss something? Did we have a name for the Keansburg Early Learning Center?
We have to officially name it because they're creating the signage.
That's going to be the name.
Oh, that's the name? Oh, we're not naming it after? I
No.
thought we're not.
That's
Okay,
the
I'm
name.
sorry. Maybe I thought we were going to maybe name it after somebody, like a teacher or somebody.
No, that's it.
Okay. And then, these are interns. Do we have, did the interview process start for both positions?
Well, they're not,
Or strike that, posted?
yes, posted, yes,
Okay, and they close when? After the?
until filled. That's
Yeah.
how we've been posting everything because it's difficult to get positions filled.
Okay, do we have any takers yet, any
No.
applications? Thank you, Madam President.
Roll call.
Ms. Clayton?
Yes.
Mr. Hoff?
Yes.
Mr. Minkowski?
Yes.
Mr. Siciliano?
Yes.
Ms. Kelleher Moran?
Yes.
Ms. Farrar?
Yes.
In the absence of School Business Administrator and Board Secretary, I'll read that report. School Business Administrator, Board Secretary reports positive action, requests positive action on the following items. Number 1, long-range facility plan submission. Number 2, approval of appropriations transfers.
Need a motion?
I'll motion.
Second? Brooke? Questions? No? All right. Roll call.
Ms. Clayton?
Yes.
Mr. Hoff?
Yes, yeah, I'm trying to get it to Bill.
Mr. Minkowski?
Yes.
Mr. Siciliano?
Yes.
Ms. Kelleher Moran?
Yes.
Ms. Farrar?
Yes. No public. That's it. Anyone have anything before we close?
I do, Madam President. Is it possible we could look into what Middletown just passed in reference to their culvert policy, in reference to how they redefined, I guess, exposure of being sitting out of school and everything else? I think that would help us, I'm not sure.
So there was an updated policy that came, well, guidance that came out on December 15th that shortens the quarantine time for direct contacts.
Okay,
That matches relatively what Middletown just did. It shortens the length of contact.
okay, can we adopt that policy at the next meeting? Will that help
So
us?
our policy says that we follow the newest guidance.
Oh, okay,
So anytime that the state updates their guidance, it automatically reflects in our policy.
okay, okay. And so why did they vote on it, or why did they make it a big?
They did it prior.
Say again?
They did it prior to that guidance coming out.
Oh, okay, that's it, thank you, Madam President. And everyone, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Thank you.
Thank
No?
I do.
All right.
On Friday with the TikTok concern attendance, did we have enough?
We had it.
Qualify as a day of school?
So I had asked, and that code is no longer in existence. There is
Really?
not a required number of students to count as a calendar day. As long as we are
Awesome.
open, functioning, and accepting students, it counts as a calendar day.
Okay, that's
So
great.
we're good.
We were concerned, right?
Yes,
Good
I did.
job.
I called the county executive office to ask, and they said that we were good.
That's good to know, thank you.
Anything else?
Just wanted to say sorry for missing the last meeting, but I hope everyone has a great and happy holiday and New Year. Looking forward to seeing everyone next year.
You were fine.
Just quickly to kind of piggyback off of what Kim said about the TikTok. Mr. Hoffman mentioned this several months ago, I believe, but just looking into trying to hold them accountable. I don't know how that's any different than calling it a bomb scare. TikTok is the vehicle that called that in. And to be honest, I'm trying to grandstand a little bit here, but Beyonce decides on that day when TikTok disrupted the education of millions of students to come onto TikTok and make that her platform, which is embarrassing for her. But can we look into anything that we can do as an action against TikTok or joining with other school districts? Just because, I mean, it's unfortunate that they've chosen to allow that stuff to happen. It can't be.
Great.
What would happen if we just filed suit against TikTok for, make them terrorist threats?
I'd have to ask.
I know that, I'm just saying, let's,
Yeah.
let's go to a different realm. Like you said, we overcame it. I mean, I didn't worry about our security, but the parents, gave in to peer pressure. And so who's to say if the kid doesn't want to, I mean, there's several, the FBI made several arrests, there was a couple here in New Jersey too. But what about the kid doesn't want to go to school tomorrow and just does it again? And it's just gonna, sooner or later, it's gonna affect us in time and attendance.
You mean out of like fear? Is that what you're
Yeah,
saying?
some kid from South Jersey or North Jersey just says, hey, guess what? I'm gonna post something tomorrow that's out
I
of
see what you're
content,
saying.
but parents take it as, oh my God, here we go again.
Here we go again, right?
And then nothing, I don't expect nothing to happen, but
Right.
God forbid something happens. Then here we go.
Yeah.
And now these kids the kids that are on, I don't think kids need an excuse not to come to school, but you're giving the parents a reason now. We have a hard enough time with attendance now.
Right, right.
Everybody agree?
And I think also when you talk about, being afraid, but yet you're not afraid to send your kid to the mall or to the movie theater. So I really think parental responsibility, they have to trust the emails that we put out, the superintendent and the board agree upon, to letting them know what we're doing, And we have an excellent security team. Everyone was on guard, we don't let our guard down, no matter if it's publicized or not, We have the presence here, and I think they need to be commended. They do a great job, and Mr. Huff, thank you.
Anyone else? No. Motion to adjourn?
A motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?